Have you ever been in the middle of what felt like a great conversation, a blossoming relationship, or even a close friendship? And then suddenly, nothing, no explanation, no goodbye, nothing but silence. That experience is called ghosting. And today we're diving deep into why people ghost, how it impacts you psychologically, and what you can do about it. So what are we really talking about when we say ghosting? Ghosting refers to when someone ends all contact abruptly without warning or explanation. They're here 1 minute, gone the next, vanished like a puff of smoke. Poof! Now, it's most common in dating, that's for sure. You're texting back and forth, maybe you've been on a few dates, things seem to be going well, and then bam! The communication just stops. No more texts, calls go unanswered, they've fallen off the face of the earth. But listen, ghosting doesn't just happen in romantic relationships. Oh no, it can rear its ugly head in friendships, family relationships, even at work. You thought you were good, maybe even close, and then, like flipping a switch, they're gone. And here's the deal. In a world dominated by social media and instant messaging, ghosting has become easier than ever. Think about it. It's a whole lot easier to ignore a text than it is to have a difficult conversation face-to-face. But easier doesn't make it right. Ghosting is a cowardly way to end a relationship, and it leaves the person on the receiving end feeling confused, hurt, and often blaming themselves. So why do people ghost? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The truth is, it's rarely about you, it's usually about them. Let's break down the most common reasons. First, we got the avoiders. These folks, they're allergic to conflict, like it's gonna burn them. They'd rather disappear than have a difficult conversation. Then there are the immature ones. They lack the emotional maturity to recognize the impact of their actions. They're stuck in their own little world, oblivious to the hurt they're causing. And let's not forget the commitment phobes. These are the folks who get scared off by any whiff of getting close. As soon as things start to feel real, they hit the eject button. Some people ghost because they're going through something personal and they don't have the capacity to deal with anything or anyone else. They're hurting, they're overwhelmed, and they withdraw into themselves. And then there are those who simply don't know any better. They've normalized ghosting as an acceptable way to end things without realizing the emotional damage it inflicts. But here's the thing, none of these reasons justify ghosting. It's a cowardly act that leaves the other person feeling confused, hurt, and often blaming themselves. Being ghosted doesn't just hurt emotionally, it physically impacts your brain. Neuroscientific studies show that social rejection activates the same areas of the brain associated with physical pain. In short, your brain treats being ignored like getting hurt physically. Think about it. When you experience physical pain, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, triggering a stress response. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're ghosted. Your body goes into fight or flight mode, even though the threat isn't physical. This is because our brains are wired for connection. Back in the caveman days, being ostracized from the tribe meant certain death. So our brains evolved to perceive social rejection as a threat to our survival. Now, obviously, being ghosted in the 21st century isn't going to get you eaten by a saber-toothed tiger, but your brain still processes it as a threat. And that's why it hurts so damn much. The pain, the confusion, the self-doubt, it's all a natural response to an unnatural situation. Our brains simply aren't wired to handle the abrupt disappearance of someone we care about. And here's the thing, the lack of closure makes it even worse. If you've been ghosted, here's what you need to remember. First and foremost, this is not about you. It's about the other person's inability to communicate effectively and respectfully. Don't internalize their behavior or blame yourself. You deserve to be treated with respect, and their actions are a reflection of their character, not yours. Second, allow yourself to feel the emotions. It's okay to be angry, hurt, confused. Don't try to bottle it up or pretend you're not affected. Give yourself permission to grieve the loss of the relationship, even if it wasn't a long-term commitment. Third, don't engage in the blame game. It's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism, to analyze every interaction, every text message, looking for what you did wrong. But the truth is, even if you could pinpoint a specific action, it wouldn't change the outcome. Their decision to ghost you is about them, not you. Fourth, focus on your own well-being. This is a time to prioritize self-care. Engage in activities that bring you joy, surround yourself with supportive friends and family, and be kind to yourself. Remember, Healing takes time. Fifth, don't give them the satisfaction of a reaction. Don't stalk their social media. Don't try to contact them. Don't give them the power to hurt you further. The best revenge is living well and moving on. Sixth, learn from the experience. Every relationship, even the ones that end badly, teaches us something about ourselves and what we want in a partner. Use this experience as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Seventh, remember that you are not alone. Ghosting is a common experience, and there are countless others who understand what you're going through. Don't be afraid to reach out for support from friends, family, or a therapist. Eighth, focus on the future. The pain of being ghosted will eventually fade, and you will move on to bigger and better things. Use this experience as motivation to create healthy boundaries and attract people who are worthy of your time and energy. Ninth, trust your gut. Often our intuition picks up on red flags long before our conscious mind does. While you can't prevent others from ghosting, you can protect yourself by recognizing the red flags early. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you understand the patterns of ghosting behavior, the better equipped you'll be to spot it and steer clear. First and foremost, pay attention to their communication style. Do they consistently take hours or even days to respond to your messages? Do they seem evasive or reluctant to share details about their lives? These could be early warning signs of a communication breakdown. Second, observe their level of commitment. Are they consistent in their efforts to make plans and spend time with you, or do they constantly cancel at the last minute? Ghosters often struggle with commitment, so their actions, or lack thereof, will speak volumes. Third, notice how they handle conflict. Do they shy away from disagreements or shut down when you try to express your feelings? Ghosters are notorious for avoiding conflict, so if they can't handle a simple disagreement, it's a major red flag. Fourth, trust your gut instinct. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore those nagging doubts or brush off those intuitive whispers. Your intuition is a powerful tool, and it's often right. Fifth, set clear boundaries early on. Let the other person know what you will and will not tolerate in a relationship. If they consistently cross those boundaries, don't be afraid to walk away. Sixth, don't overinvest too quickly. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new connection, but it's important to pace yourself. Don't give your heart away too easily, and don't build them up in your mind before they've earned it. Seventh, focus on building relationships with people who share your values. If open communication, respect, and emotional maturity are important to you, seek out partners who prioritize those qualities as well. Eighth, remember that you deserve to be with someone who is fully present and invested in the relationship. Being ghosted hurts, but it also teaches you something powerful who is worth your time, your energy, and your heart. Don't let ghosting make you bitter. Let it make you better. The people who are meant to be in your life will never leave you guessing. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and open communication. Don't settle for anything less. Now go out there and find the kind of connection you deserve. One built on honesty, respect, and genuine connection. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more relationship insights, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today.